I'm sitting here like coats as if it's cold.
Hi everyone, hope you're well. Back with another live with Kevin Lane. How you doing, Kev?
Good evening, everybody.
We'll wait for a few more to come on. But good to see you again, mate. Spare the moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I love seeing you, old mate. I love seeing you, old mate. I tell you.
Always good.
Spare the moment. I wish I could get up here more.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Yeah. You visited your mum as well when you're down the road.
I visited my mum, and then I'm going to visit someone else on the way back from here. So I try to amalgamate my moves now. I have a wall chart that tells me where I've got to be each day.
You're busy, aren't you?
Madam Two Sorts.
I think I did a statue of you.
I'll keep going in here. They thought I was Ken Dodwell on there the other day. I said, you cheeky bastard.
Well, what's happening with the film?
Right,
Your film?
The film is currently with two people. That's all I can say.
Oh, right.
It's good. The Lennox brothers, you got to give it to them. They've written a fantastic film. So New Amsterdam, they had it, and they said they can't do nothing for a year, but can we be involved if anyone else takes it on right now? Fantastic script, they said. So I can't wait a year. I've been asked already for people to do the film, and I've actually said no based on budget, really, because if you've got A-list actors lined up to play you or to play parts in there, a small budget won't cater for that.
Tom Hardy would have been good.
Tom Hardy's, see, I've got Charlie Bronson in my film.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll matter because
he could play two.
It would, yeah, he could play you and still you'd have someone else playing Bronson in the film. I think he would be the best.
Yeah,
he's got a similar look to him as well.
We've definitely got connections because through the Lennox brothers, Kelly Marseille.
I know him as well, don't I?
You know him really well. Yeah, I know you do. She launched Tom, and then they're friends with the Lennox brothers, and there's other connections like that with actors who have been penciled in possibles. And then if they put their name to it before I sign a deal, the budget would just go right up anyway.
I look forward to that if it happens. We're going to say hello to a few people, Kev, yeah? Get her in the chat. So we've got Rory, thank you, mate. Rory, SJ London, thank you. How you doing? We've got Ben Bob Dennis. Love it when these two have a chat, proper old school. Thank you, mate. Sean Newton, good, thank you, mate. Nick Healy, good to see you both. Kevin is always a good laugh, definitely.
Have a laugh. Have a laugh, haven't you?
The Stewport, cheers from across the pond in Ohio. It's lunchtime. He's watching on his lunch break.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. Good on you. I've sold a few books in America.
Yeah, have you?
New Zealand.
Yeah. Australia.
Amazon showed me where you've sold them.
Yeah. That's what I like about this. I've got people in, like I said, New Zealand, Australia, New York, all over America.
Amazing.
10% of my people are Australian, 10% are American. So you talk of 5,000-6,000 of each.
Oh,
Matt, Stan, good day from Australia. There we go.
Good day. You say good day, but they do. They say but at the end. You think good day, but yeah, well, they do. That's a fact. Ask them.
Benjamin, evening, you beautiful bastards. Darren Leadingham, Dundee City of Discovery.
Go on, Dundee. That's where my family are from. Well, my dad's from Fife, but my other family from Dundee. Love it.
Yeah. Jimbo Slice, where's his prison hooch part 2?
I've just started to brew today. I'm brewing tonight, depending on what time I get home. I've got the containers out, and I've got the hooch, the orange juice, and I'm getting it down this evening for my event and Matt's event on the 23rd of February at Cambridge Country Club with Kenny Collins and Peter Fury. There'll be a number of other guests there, so that'll be guests from the Banged Up series, Ricky and all the girls and George and a few other people. Sid Owen, from
you
EastEnders.
called him Ricky, didn't you?
Yeah, Ricky. I call him Sid the Governor on my phone.
Yeah.
So
yes, and a few celebs going as well, weren't there?
A few celebs. Yeah. You've got the Nick Yaris, who appeared on TV recently over the death row sentence because he was on death row, and he sacked his legal team and his counsel to bring on the death sentence because I'm not having you torture me anymore after 15 years. And lo and behold, they only found some DNA that exonerated him. Good job they didn't bring it forward, didn't it?
Yeah.
So he'll be, and other people like him.
Yeah. Rory E. He's put Matt, who is the most dangerous fighter you ever met? The most dangerous fighter I've ever met. Met a few.
His mum.
Yeah.
No holds barred.
You got people like Norman Buckland was dangerous on the street. Kevin is dangerous in the street fight as well. You can have a fight.
Oh,
Don't like it, do you?
I was all right. Good, all right. There's a lot of fucking dangerous people there I wouldn't want to fight.
Yeah. James Toney in the boxing world, but yeah, on the street, probably maybe Norman Buckland's one of them. Kushti Griff, hello, Matt. Matt, hope you and Kev are good. Lovely, thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Jamie Cordiner, sending love from Angus, Scotland Brothers. Thank you, mate. Dave and Sam, Family Vlogs, hope you're both good. YouTube Wars, how you doing, mate? Simon, that is. Evening, Matt and Kevin, hope you're both well. Luke, hi, Kevin and Matt. How you doing, Luke? Wildlife UK live stream. Hi, Matt and Kevin, it's Charles. Love the podcast with yourself and Will. When's your new book out?
So I'm going to Munich to do a second book and a voiceover for those that can't read but like to do audio. So I'm going to Munich soon to do 2. So probably in the next month or so. And I've also got 1,000 books ordered as well for anybody who wants to order books through Fitted Up and Fighting Back or PayPal. And
your interview with Will, who was the man you kidnapped, is now on James English's channel.
James English, Ghost Pod. 2, it's on 2, and it's going to be on 3 after this weekend with Liam Tough.
Yeah, a good interview that was. I watched it.
Very hard. People need to understand something. It was very difficult for me in that I've got a fella in front of me who I've tortured and done all sorts of things to. So I couldn't be any more apologetic and softer in my approach for that man. He was visibly nervous still, regardless of, I've seen him now a handful of times. Very difficult for him still.
Yeah. But you drove him home, didn't you, after? Took him in the car. And
yeah, I drove him home.
He's comfortable around, and he's still...
I had my ex in the car with him at the time, and he was looking at her tits all the time. That made him feel a lot better.
You've got to let him have that one.
Yeah, I was going, have a look. Should have got her to sit on his lap. Can't blame her. I mean, she's extremely attractive. I mean, God. And that she's a soft nature to meet, outside of a relationship. Of course, he never knew. Lady, but you see a pleasant young lady in front of him, and that's easy going when you've got a lady with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd have got in the car with me if I didn't have her.
Do you think he would?
No.
So he's obviously still got that PTSD trauma or trauma.
Oh, bloody hell! Yeah,
it's going to have it.
But James English podcast was really good, and so was the Ghost Pod.
Right, thank you. Gypsy Auditor UK, did they pay you to go on the prison program?
No,
you can't talk about money.
Man, I did get paid, but I'm not allowed to earn from the proceeds of my crime. So we got the basic rate of payment. Literally, the basic rate for 24 hours a day. We got the minimum wage, and we didn't get paid for 24 hours because we were sleeping the others. But I didn't do it for that.
No,
I've certainly never done it for that at all.
Not for the money.
I did it for fun. I thought, in fact, when I stayed that evening up in there, I was going back into the nick to sleep, and they said, "You ain't Kevin."
After a few drinks.
After a few drinks, they don't matter. I'll be asleep. I said, "You're not. You're going to a hotel," which is good crack.
It was a good program. They got to do another one. They're going to do another one, are they?
I don't think they'll do another male one. They probably might do another a woman's one, maybe.
Yeah. Is Joe? You sold a few books in Ireland, Kev?
I have, and I speak to people. And I've put a post up recently with Connor. Connor lost his leg. I talk to people on my social platforms, like Matty does. I try to reply to everybody. People who've got mental health issues and all sorts of problems going on in their lives. One gentleman, he's going back to college, or I think it's college he's going to get his CAD certificates. He's going back to work. He's got a prosthetic leg. And he said, "God, Kevin," he said, "you've made me reapply and stop feeling sorry for myself." And there's other people like that, so good on them. Good on you, lads.
Yep. Good. Read your book. That's from Nick Healy.
Thank you very much. Can you leave a review, please? For everybody that's bought one of my books, leave a review on Amazon. I never bothered asking. I should do, really, because it put it right up.
Yeah.
I sell enough, believe me. I sell plenty of books.
Benjamin put, will Matt be in your Kev? I think he means in the movie.
Yeah, he would be, yeah. A big lump, isn't he? We need some big lumps in there.
So we've got, that was from Benjamin. Kaiser George 1000. Hi, Matt and Kev from Romania.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Great Romanians, bloody good workers.
Yeah.
I've had some good pals, good lads working for me. One contacted me the other day, Marius. Real nice fella, nice family man.
Yep.
And I got on really well with
I've
them.
got a good lot of friends in Romania. Thank you for that. Wildlife UK live stream. Matt, do people normally spar in camp as close to a fight like Tyson? Yeah, I used to spar up until a week before, and then you stop the sparring. But it's normally up till about a week before. You ease it off maybe a couple of weeks if you've got a title fight like they have. But I would spar up until the last week and then have a week off. Gypsy Auditor UK, how much did they... Oh, he's asked that already. How much did they pay for that program? We
Can't say.
Link X, how did you feel about the acid attack? What happened recently with the woman and her kids?
I think he should have the fucking life smashed out of him.
Yeah.
He should have his hands broken with club hammers and his ankles. He should have the bare bottom of his feet smashed with baseball bats. Mm. And that's just to start with. And then bath him and then do it again. But I am on probation and I am only messing about.
Yeah, you are.
Just to clarify that.
It's true though, isn't it? It's disgusting.
Now, in this day, anybody, not just myself, but Matty and many other men like us, if we'd have known who he was, whoa, if the public had got hold of him, he'd have been severely hurt. Yeah.
One thing I always made sure when we were doing things is I wouldn't go around the house with women and children or women and kids are involved. I'll try and avoid it.
No, I was just never, ever.
Never want to scare kids or do anything like that around women and kids.
Fella that owes me a load of dough, which I'm getting closer and closer to. The reason why I went to his house once, knocked on the door and apologised.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry to bother you, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and I was really polite and respectful. But she was fucking hoodwinking me, believe me. She knew what was going on. Yeah. There's kids in the house, so I had to be respectful. I said, I'm sorry to bother you, I won't be back again. And she was as good as gold. But there was no threats involved there.
No. I mean, yeah, now you're all over the thing, aren't you? So
yeah, no threats involved. It was 2 years ago I went around there.
Yeah. Is that the one I spoke to you about?
Yeah.
Sean Newton. Kev, have you been on licence? How you doing, Sean, by the way? Been on licence. Did probation say anything about you appearing on Banged Up?
No, as good as gold. Yeah. Because I'm moving forward in my life with a new career. I mean, there's plenty of people that go to prison still end up on TV. A lot of politicians still end up with jobs and stuff. So, no, they support it. I just have to be careful about what I talk about when I do such matters like this. I'm not allowed to mention my co-defendant that got convicted of killing David King in Hertfordshire. I can't mention his name for being a supergrass because it endangers his life. Yeah, he endangered his own life by fucking being a police informer.
I'll say the best thing I saw you do was, you know, the one when you had to sit with the kids?
Yeah.
That was the best one I think you did. That was my favourite one.
Yeah, that was great. I love doing that. And poor Levy got a lot of stick for that. While we
were at it. Glasses?
Yeah. He had the balls to stand up and ask me.
Yeah, he was all right, to be fair.
Mate, he was just all right.
Yeah, he had some balls, didn't he?
He was fucking championing the cause.
And behind the scenes, he seemed like a nice lad. He was like...
He goes, he looks like he could use his hands.
Yeah.
I make friends with him if I got locked up, didn't he? Yeah. So he condoned it.
Yeah, he was all right. And that little kid at the end was so
cute.
Teddy.
Good. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Got some more coming up, more stuff coming up this year.
That was one of my favourites. Ainsley Shan, how you doing, Matt and Kev? Top lads. Good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sam Palmer, Catwalk Kev, big up.
That's a good name.
John Kay. Hello, Matt. What did Kevin think of the Duffer, Lee Duffy from Borough?
Oh,
he had a huge reputation in and out of jail. He was only 25 when he died.
Yeah, sad loss that. I mean, that man, if he turned his hand into the ring, could have been a worthy fight. I mean, he definitely was a man to be reckoned with. Yeah. And a very sad loss.
I went out to see Brian Cockrell once, and Lee Duffy's trainer was in there. Marty, sadly passed away now. He was telling me he used to train Lee on the pads and all that.
He was a puncher.
Yeah.
So they reckon.
Yeah. Paul McClusty, all the best, boys. Thank you, mate. SJ, Matt, you should audition for a part in Kev's film.
He don't need an audition. He's got a VIP pass straight in, isn't he? Straight in, me old mate here.
I do love a bit of that. I haven't done it for years.
Yeah, there's some good parts coming up.
I did a tiny little blink and you miss it bit with Tom Hardy and Bronson.
So
you can blink and you miss it.
On the, did you? Yeah. Well, on my film, they've got some artificial intelligence stuff where police officers change into certain characters, but he would be one. If you wanted to put a menacing copper, he wouldn't want to play that. I'm only having him on.
I was going to say,
hey. No, I don't know what we're going to put. He'd be in it anyway. She's looking at me, ain't you? Go on.
Simon Timoni, big respect from Northern Ireland. Thank you, mate. Luke, read Kevin's books. Brilliant.
Leave us a review again. I was in Belfast the other month for New Year's. It was a great crack. Great crack.
Oh, you went over with Kevin,
with Kenny Collins. Had a brilliant time.
Who's going to be at the event on February 23rd?
Yep. He travels everywhere with me. He does. He don't give a monkeys.
You banged up with Kenny?
I banged up with him in the unit.
Yeah.
And he knew I was getting guilty because his solicitor represented the fella that was charged with me. And his solicitor was called Ralph Fimes, used to represent the Crays and that.
Yeah.
And he told Kenny, he said, the deal's done. He goes, your pal's going away. My client's walking out halfway. He's done a deal. And that was 9 months before the case. How about that? And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Tank, good evening, gentlemen. You're both legends in my eyes.
Thank you.
Love this. Great to see you live. Thank you, Tank.
Thank you.
Nick Healy. He's just put a laugh out face. Jace Manley. It's nice that you said you're going to look after him when the money comes in, Kevin.
Yeah, I've just got him a car.
Oh, Kenny.
Will. Just got him a car. I'm going to go and get him a suit tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a suit. I've got my universal credit money, so I'm going to go and spend it on him. Don't take the piss. I'm just saying I'm going to get him what I can with what I've got. I haven't got a lot at the minute. I'm equity rich, cash poor. Yeah. So, but as soon as I come into a few quid, I might even give him a house. Why not?
Bulldog in spirit. That's Dave. Hope you and Kevin are well. All the best.
Yeah, Dave, get your ticket. Stop.
Benjamin, any to go fund me for the fella.
That's a world record holder we're talking about there. Bulldog. Yeah, Dave Bulldog. Well, and he owns Genesis Gym in Wembley. Yeah, Dave, and he's got a little gym down in Denham. Another gym, not little, but Genesis Gym in Wembley.
Is that not the same one?
World record champion. He is.
121 Music for Life. How many cigarettes do you lads smoke? We don't smoke.
None. Not. I can be tested today. I'm clean.
Yeah. Have you ever smoked?
No, but I've had occasionally had a joint, but I've had that when I was getting so angry. If I didn't have a joint, and I could have been back in prison. So I hate smoking. I don't like people smoking around me.
I don't either.
Oh God! But you know what? I used to have it with my coffee, cannabis. That's when I used to have it.
Yeah.
I didn't like the smoking.
Yeah.
I don't anymore anyway.
I've never liked it. Hayden Milloy. Hi, boys. Can I ask either of you know John Normanton? He was in Franklin when Mr. Lane speaks highly of him. John Normanton.
Yeah, but he's John. How is he? Give him my best, please. Very good, that is. That's lovely to hear from that. That's really good.
GB, no, that's all right, mate. I understand that, GB, 100%. Nick Healy, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Yeah, did you hear about that? Carl Weathers passed away.
No.
You know Apollo Creed?
Yeah.
Passed away.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, blimey.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Les, bring your hooch up to Scotland. Be a bestseller.
My hooch is going into production. There we go, literally. And it'll be on Amazon Prime. You can make up, could you? The company that look after me, Elite Commerce Group Limited, they look after 3 governments around the world, their social medias, 75 Amazon stores, and so on and so forth. So they're looking at there's lots of restrictions and laws in relation to brewing and certificates you've got to get. But we're going into production in this country, and then it'll be sold. And that is being, as we speak, it's literally being looked into by the researchers and so on and so forth. And we're looking at the big containers to put it into a big unit they're going to get to start the brewing. And they've got a brewer as well.
You've got your own brand now, haven't you?
Yeah, got my own brand.
LG, Matt and Kevin, like the banter and how you carry yourselves. Kev, I tip my hat to how you've kept yourselves together after what you've been through. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Thank you, LG.
Thank you very much.
Brian D. Hey, Matt and Kevin. Hi, Brian. John K. Hello, Matt. What do you think of Lee Duffy? He had a huge reputation in and out of jail. I know. Yeah. I mean, my thoughts are he was obviously dangerous. Don't know how he'd have got on against another top fighter in a one-on-one, but I know I got told he would chin a lot of people, Dorman and stuff like that. But I'd like to see him in a boxing match with decent fighters, and then you get a better idea. But yeah, he's had a big reputation. He was very dangerous, and yeah, sadly passed away at 25. You never got to meet him, did you?
No, I didn't. I mean, the thing is, you can knock a lot of people out, as I have knocked loads of people out. Whereas it's nothing off me, 11 stone 7. You step into the ring, it's a skill. So I could get into the ring as a junior and just weigh people in and box for England, inspiring with them. Went back as an adult, and then I was being taught a skill, but I wasn't using my natural skills and trying to use boxing skills instead of saying work with what you've got, and then work what you got and evolve from that. Some boxers can carry on getting better, some boxers won't.
And it's totally different on the street as well.
Totally different. You just naturally, you're in, you're out, bang, done. Like Tyson, Black Tyson, he fought like he fought on the street.
Yeah.
And look where we got him. And,
some people can do both.
Yeah, and as well as boxing, the same breath, but wallop, he could half go, couldn't he? So I think Duffy would have done well.
Yeah.
Naturally, would have done well. He had to do well because he's a good fighter.
Yeah. Alan Robertson, Night Owls, Kevin, Fist. Roy Newport. There's 2 guys on YouTube, just proper. Thank you, mate.
Thank you very much.
Who would was there anyone that you would have been wary to have a fight with?
There's loads of people I've been wary to have a fight with. Yeah. Loads. I think, cool, I wouldn't want to fight with him, but I will.
Because the way it comes across from people that know you from the prison, it sounds like you weren't bothered by anyone.
No, I wasn't bothered.
That's how most people say.
Yeah, look, so in there is a case of, I'll fucking fight you if you want to fight. Right? I think I'd rather not. Right? But I will if I have to. Don't make no bones about that. So that's probably more what they're saying. Because I can carry myself in a manner where don't tread on my toes or I'll stamp on yours. Yeah. So I will fight you. But it doesn't mean that I want to, but I will. So I'm up for fighting anybody.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that.
Yeah, that's what I.
Do you know what I mean?
That's my attitude.
Up for, I'll fight you.
I won't be starting a fight, but if someone brings it on, then they can
we do what men do best and fight. But no, God, why do you want to fight some fucking giants that could pull your head off and shit down your neck? You wouldn't, would you? Hey, we knock them out lively, otherwise you're in trouble, wouldn't you?
So when you went in, were you 11.5 stone when you first went in?
11 stone 7 when I stripped down.
How much you know roughly now?
I was 13 3 weeks ago. Yeah, but I had 5 weeks ago.
You were sort of light heavyweight, aren't you, really?
Yeah, I am now because of training. I mean, I do more fucking chin-ups and
that's what I do.
Press-ups and things like that, you know.
Bodyweight stuff.
Bodyweight stuff,
do you dips as well?
I do, I do. Yeah, great for the pushing.
Yeah, triceps.
Yeah, brilliant.
But yeah, you're like me. We would rather be polite and friendly to people. But then if someone does push it, then yeah.
All day long. I like doing swan dives.
Oh, them. Yeah.
Well, I've got a bird in front of me. No, I had a geezer the other week in my face, cheeky little bastard, punched me a couple of times and all. I haven't reported that to probation. Getting gobby, bragging about how he taxed people for their clippers of another wing, wanting 300 quid to get them back. It's a little mate shit talk. I don't fucking have it all. That's right. I opened up a wine bar in Bournemouth and he was obviously chewing me ear rolls. I said, look, it's fucking shit talk, mate. I don't want to talk to you no more. And he's come back and said, have I got to apologise to you, mate? I said, no, you ain't got to apologise to you, mate. And he's going, have I got to apologise to you coming in my face, right? You know what I mean? But I was fucking lagging anyway, right? And couple of times short, I didn't hit him. Yeah. And he gave me a couple of clips, all right? And it may be another day I might have just weighed him straight in. But I laugh about it now, all right? But I've still got to wave him up about it. And he's using a basher phone, so I can't even find out where he lives.
Do you remember that geezer down in London that barred you from the pub?
Yeah, Barbie, shake a little bleeder, being rude to us.
But you hadn't done anything.
I want to shake the geezer. I ain't done nothing.
Yeah, you went to shake the other bloke's hand.
Yeah.
And he went, I can't shake your hand.
Yeah, she was. I said, oh, anyway, but you know, he don't.
You've been polite then, to be fair.
I really was thinking about that, not that to remorse.
Roy, we've done that one. Ainsley Shand, disgusting that they not got him yet. Yeah, he's on about that fella. Yeah, true. Arctus, what are your thoughts on how he got his right to stay? That was disgusting that they let him in the country after all the things he'd done.
I was asked the other day what I would do if I was Prime Minister. Mad question for a lot of people to answer, but it was dead simple for me. I'll do it the Royal Navy to man the channel. They're getting paid. Get in the channel. Start rounding them boats up. Open up some army camps that have been shut down. And everyone that comes in, you want to stay, you're going to do 2 years national service where you get trained to be territorial support for our armies, where you do all the works needed to be done in this country. Not you only got to go to war, you can go to war if you want to sign up. Let's see how many people sign up to come over here then, or cross our channel. Now they go straight into an army camp to be trained as army to go to war or support group or do their wash all the army kit, whatever they need for supplies in the factories. But you're going to do 2 years of that first and show you want to come to this country by learning the language. You've got 2 years to learn it and pass exams and study. What do? We pass them to go out and rape people or throw acid in their faces. It's disgusting. That's what I would do. Yeah. You won't get as many people coming over that channel then. And the hotels will be empty for people to stay in, not be rented out to bleeding refugees. Look at Park Dean down in bleeding Canberra Sands. It holds 1,400 people. They're filling it up with bleeding refugees. The village has only got 1,100 people in it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Martin Hutton, thank you, mate. Appreciate the message. Bulldog Spirits, love the old school morals, proper men. Love you both, lads. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's what I was brought up with. My dad instilled old school manners, morals, respect, polite, and never lie. My dad taught me.
Hate lying.
My dad said, I'd rather whatever you've done naughty, if you tell the truth, it's a lot better. If you lie, it's worse than what you've done.
Can't trust a lie, trust a thief.
Yeah.
So Bulldog, he's fostered kids and all sorts, Dave has. Big man, massive man. Gentlest man you can meet. Yeah, I've stood on the door of him. He's been hit over the head with a bottle.
Oh, really?
Shaped like that. Yeah.
Quite very spiritual as well.
Brilliant, Davies.
Yeah.
That's Bulldog, the one I think it is. It is, Dave. I can see for me, I think it is. Yeah, Bulldog.
There's Danny Christie. How you doing, Danny?
Hello, Danny.
Hey, Danny?
Yeah, I know who he is,
Yeah.
Danny.
How you doing, mate? Neil66. How do you feel about these evil wrong'uns claiming they've suffered from mental health, turn to Christianity to stay in the UK? Not to go to jail, but to go, yeah, it's no good, mate. Like you said, Britain is not the same anymore, is it? We need to toughen up some of these.
Who are we inviting into our country with the ways of their country, how they live there, their convictions, and we're putting them out on the streets.
That bloke had done some horrendous stuff and then they let him in.
Yeah. Terrible.
They refused him the first one, but let him in after he'd done something else.
And the people that passed him on that, they should resign.
Yeah. Did Kevin Lane ever bump into Paul Edmonds? That's from Links.
There's two Paul Edmonds. Do you mean
this is the one from Canning Town?
No.
No.
Before he got killed, you mean?
Yeah.
No.
But you could have a fight, Paul Edmonds, apparently. He had a few fights with Build a Bomb.
Absolutely, you could have a fight.
Yeah. Wildlife UK live stream. Kev, are you still making a static home?
Yeah.
Have you got a website?
Modular Manufacturers is down.
Even the missus is going to get one.
I have got one, so contact me on Fitted Up and Fighting Back. Got 2 homes at the minute where we're going to be getting rid of, but we can have them built to order, whatever size you want, whichever.
I've seen them, haven't I?
Yeah, they're really good. Peter Fury said they're excellent.
Yeah.
And that's his game. So has quite a few other people.
Thank you, mate. Kushti Griff, he's watched the podcast, Kev. Hope you get some sort of closure. Glad you're taking ownership.
Yeah, I have to. I couldn't be more apologetic, could I, lads, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
But other people should also think about their actions and maybe what it might lead to. Although I thought I was doing absolutely right, it has made me think differently. When I see a bloke shaking in front of me,
I suppose you've got to make sure you've got the right person, haven't you, in that situation. But...
That was put forward by his work colleagues and people in the area. The old Bill even thought it was him and give it to him when they picked him up at the hospital. Give it to him so we can get rid of you and no one would know. So where's the money and all the rest of it?
Yeah. So you did all your homework on him, and that was
that was it. I thought it was the right person.
Yeah.
But you know,
what happened to the actual person then?
He had been found.
That's That's one thing I always.
No, don't start all that.
That is a question I always wonder. Stephen Price, good evening from Aldershot. Thank you, mate. Tony Lee, question for both, apart from me. Who do you say the most dangerous guy, past, present, famous or not famous? I don't know, that's a tricky one.
In prison or out of prison? So I'll tell you what, one of the most dangerous men I've ever come across. I've come across a lot of dangerous men, like real fucking dangerous, but someone who's walked the landings and he just thinks about killing a lot of people a lot of the time is David Bieber. The Yankee shot the 2 police officers. Dave will get rid of you, no problem whatsoever. And he looks at you with death in his eyes. His eyes are just looking at his
He's big as well, isn't he?
He's big, he does his weights, but I don't know how big Dave is now, but he was asked to kill me. He come up and told me, so Kevin, I like you, he said. I thought, that's a fucking touch. He goes, well, I've been asked to kill you, Kevin. I don't want to fall out of you. I don't need to find out that I've been plotting to you. He goes, because then, you know, you'd have the ump and we'd have a problem. I thought, yeah, I would have. If I thought you was plotting me, and then we would have a problem. But I don't want no problem with you, David, is what I was thinking. Yeah. He tried to cut a woman prison officer's head off in Long Lartin. All right? So that's dangerous in my eyes. It's not about just giving someone a right-hander.
That's another level.
It's another level. He shot the old Bill just so he pulled him over. Yeah. Come on. He don't give a monkey's about death. But in the same breath, the side of David that I knew, I liked.
He's serving natural life.
Natural life.
Never going to get out.
Never. He wants to go back to America, but I don't mean that.
What were they looking for him for when they pulled him over?
Another murder in America, I think. Shooting.
Oh, right.
Might be wrong, though, but that's what I believe. But look, life is just so cheap to him. It's not so much that, it's the madness in his eyes. Dave is real fucking...
Yeah.
He's on it, mate, I'm telling you.
Right, so, yeah. What prison was that in, where you were with him?
I was with him in all prisons. Long Lartin, Whitemore, Franklin.
Did everyone give him a wide berth?
Well, a lot of people did, but not people like myself and that who, you know.
He had friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Respected in there, was he? Like,
yeah, he was feared.
Yeah, yeah.
He was feared. He was feared by most, respected by few. In terms of I respected him, he gave me respect, I gave it back to him. Yeah. He didn't do anything that caused me to say you're no good. If he had done, I'd have said, David, I want to talk to you. And then I'd have fucking think, well, it's on now with him because they play on that. And I'm fucking glad I didn't have anything to say to him. Because you would not want to have him fucking eyeing you up. Yeah. In the worst manner.
Dangerous, Darren. You two look trouble. Only kidding, Ange, you look good. Cheers. Witch King Mallory. Hello, Matt and Kevin. Was wondering if any of you bumped into Pat Dowling inside.
Yes.
Yeah, is that it?
Yes.
Say no more.
He's all right. He was all right with me.
Right, yeah.
It's the same Pat.
Benjamin, how many fakes pretending to be gangsters do you think are on YouTube? Matt and Kev.
Too many.
Oh, I think there's a few, yeah. I've seen a few lately. I try and avoid watching all that now. But I've seen there's a few, yeah. It's normally the ones that shout and scream the most. The loudest ones are normally the ones who aren't genuine. I
met a pal of mine, Johnny Murphy. He's Liverpool Scouser. And he says to me, here, Kevin, he says, have you seen, I'm not going to mention the geezer's name, such and such. He said, he is all over the TV and this place and that place. And he goes, I can't. I said, yeah, he's a fucking con. I said, an absolute con, isn't he? He goes, I know, Kevin. I'm not going to mention the geezer because I know him, but he is a fraud. The fella that's doing something at the minute worldwide. Yeah. I know he's a fraud. Loads of people know he's a fraud. If he's in front of them, he'd be cowering in his shoes. But he goes on like he's Al Pacino, literally. He's got the right backing, and he is doing pretty good at it. But there's so many frauds out there. But I say this, fair play to him for what he's doing. If he's getting a living out of it and having people over, good on you. But he don't mug people off when he does what he does, which is all right because he couldn't, because he'd have a lot of trouble if he did. This fella we're talking about. But there's too many gangsters out there. I don't consider myself a gangster by far at all. But there's a lot of people out there that want to be gangsters and play that game.
There's a lot that make out they're fighters as well, and they haven't really got any sort of proof to back it up. Or
no, I mean, look, I got hit a couple of times the other week by this little kid. He couldn't have been 9.5 stone. Give me a bang and a bang. What did I do to him? Fuck all.
Yeah.
All right, nothing. Didn't even hit him back. All right. Does that make me a gangster, or does that make me someone's been beaten up? If I'd have hit him and hurt him and broke his nose, or gone looking for him, or done something, or whatever, then I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I? But what'd that make me? A fucking fool.
Logan Davenport, have you ever been to Portsmouth?
I have, yes. I'll tell you. I've got a couple of stories about Portsmouth. I like Port. I'm going back down there again soon.
John Chipman, Seishin Aikido. I've pronounced that wrong, but watching from Northeast US. Thank you, mate.
Northeast, bloody.
Northeast, yeah, I've got a lot of US.
That's brilliant.
Richard Brown, what's Warren saying you like, Kevin? Is he really as tough as people say?
Yep. Tough cookie. Heavily entrenched with his views because he's had a lot of beatings with the screws. That makes him a lot of time in the blocks. He's had a lot of time like that, which has made him hardened in himself. But he will fight anybody.
Yeah.
He was going to kill Gary Nelson. I had a meeting with him down the gym, in the toilets, in the showers, and he produced something that he was going to stick in Gary Nelson, and it was vicious, dangerous. So I'm going to kill him, Kevin. I'm going to keep plunging him till he's fucking dead. And I said, well, for fuck's sake, man, give it a rest. You're going home. You could be going home. And he was looking at me, and because he respected me, and he knew I was his pal, otherwise he'd have had it with me. Don't be fooled about that. He will fight anyone. He's getting on now, though. He's got to slow down.
How old is he now, then?
He's 50 something.
Yeah.
56, 50 something.
Good friends with Dave Gunn, isn't he?
Yeah. Love one.
All right, Dave, if you're watching, by the way.
Dave the Rave.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is from MM, I think. Good evening, gentlemen. Always a pleasure to see you both. Love your stories, boys. One can't find better stories on YouTube. All the best, and keep doing a brilliant job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Got a message there.
Ah! Yeah. I'll take the piss when, like I said, because she goes, I'm not Indian because I shake my head. No, that's lovely.
Yeah. Adam Kandasamy, what's both of your favourite punches to throw in a fight? You go first. Yours left hook?
Left hook puts them asleep all the time, but depends where they're standing. But normally, yeah, I mean, the right, straight strike's like a lovely punch.
I'd go straight right. It depends sometimes, but yeah, if you just lean over on your left leg a little bit,
go on left hook,
and just explode off of it.
But it does depend where they're standing, doesn't it? Really, I know what I mean.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, the right comes straight in.
But the main thing is though, you've got to sit down a little bit and get your legs into it, but without them noticing. So you've got to just like lean on that leg and then whack it in.
Body language. Yeah. Hands. So like we're talking.
Yeah, you do that and you lean on it.
I'm coming wallop for that or wallop for that. But he breaks all his punch balls from that. He leans over and hits them. He got barred from the fairgrounds, everything in his day, breaking them as a young man. He broke the one down at the boxing thing we went to. Where was it? Yeah. Baseline Force. And he'd gone in there, hit it, because he goes, got him like this and wallop. Shut off.
They asked me to be. I wasn't going to do it, but they said, "Do you mind doing it for the video?"
Yeah.
I said, "All right." So he said, "He put, where's my fiver?"
Did you ever do a fiver?
No, is it me or you?
We go halves.
Thank you, GB. It's been nice blokes. I'll answer us. How do Matt and Kevin question, what are your thoughts? Oh, we're good, thank you, mate. What are your thoughts on the availability for certain individuals to have options for the protection wing? That's more to you.
The availability to have protection.
I mean, if they were let into the general thing, they would be just...
So the prison wanted to do integration. And I said, I'm not having a paedophile living next door to me or someone who's done that sort of crime. And the vicar come and asked me if I wanted to go to this racial relations concert. And then the psychologist asked me, I thought, this is fucking strange. So I said to the vicar, yeah, well, I'll come to it. I went there, looked up. Race relations was bacon relations because it was all from the paedophile wing, a band playing to entertain us. I stood up and said, this is fucking bacon relations. And we should be bashing them, not clapping them. And the governor goes, get him out, get him out. I said, I'm leaving, don't worry about that. I was surrounded by screws and they marched me back to the wing. So that was years ago, they're trying to do integration because it's all down to cost and that's it. But you'll have a lot more murders. That's for sure. A lot more murders you'll have in prison that you don't get told about now.
Juggins and everything.
Murders, though. There was 5 murders in 2016 in prison in high security state. People had their penises cut off, stuck in their mouth, and all sorts of things. You didn't really hear about them, did you?
All nonsense.
Nonsense, yeah. Pretty much all of them, yeah, I think.
James Rennox, good to see you, Matt and Kevin. Thank you, mate. Luke, is Kev doing any jail with any Welsh? Did you do any jail with any Welsh lads?
Yeah, loads of them. Brilliant.
They're good lads, aren't they?
Brilliant lads, yeah.
Some tough lads over there.
Jason, who boxed for England, for Wales. Good lads, good lads.
Yeah. Brian D. I hate the taste of weed. James Rennox, thank you, mate. James Robinson, oi oi. Nick Healy, any more TV work for you both in the future? I know you definitely got loads coming up.
I have actually, yeah. I'm been asked to go on one of the news stations and all, pretty much. I'm not sure if that's going to be finalised, but yeah, got a lot coming up.
I've done a bit about 20 odd years ago is when I've done a few bits and bobs, done a few films, TV shows, but I haven't done any lately. I do like the TV work though, and even the acting. But
people just seem to like our characters. Us, don't they, mate? Because we're good. We're good company. We have a laugh.
Yeah.
We don't mean no harm.
No.
We'd rather have a laugh than anything else.
100%.
I'm a great lover.
Get Niels, but Kev, go on Dragon's Den with the hooch.
Cool. Well, I could do, but they'd want all the profits, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Whoa. No, but they drank it. They'd know a bit of Sid Owen and Marcus Lufus and my best mate Marcus Lemaire. They're all drinkers, and they goes court. That is a proper bit of clobber.
It is strong.
Strong bit of gear.
Hayden Milloy, John is in shots, due parole in October this year. Give him a part in the film.
Can you say hello to Terry Connigan for me? All right, get a message to him. He got done for shooting Francis, the boxing player, Dick Francis, the boxing trainer.
Oh, yeah.
He got done for shooting him, but he was in shots. I used to have a lot of drinks with Terry. Fierce crack.
Not Bruno's trainer.
Yeah, Francis. What was his first name? It was Dick Francis.
No, it was
got that wrong. Dick Francis is a bleeding
book.
He writes books. Dick Francis writes books. He used to horse rider.
Fair play, Kevin. Good positive stuff. That's from Dangerous Darren. John with the win. Big up, Matt and Kevin. Jamie Wilson, who do you both support? I don't support any football teams.
You used to support West Ham because at the time you had Billy Bonds and Trevor Brooking and things like that. And then I lived in West London. They were always over East London. My brother supported Poxy Liverpool, so that says something, doesn't it? All right, and he's down here. But my boys are Arsenal, so I'm West Ham. I don't follow them anymore now.
I don't follow football really, no. AC coming back to life. That's my mate. How you doing, mate? Evening, gents. Hope you're both doing well. Kevin, your energy for life will guarantee your success. Make no mistake. I'd love to chat with you about some possible projects in the Scottish Highlands. I'll give you a bell, mate, and I'll put you in touch.
Yeah, Alex. Lovely. Yeah, lovely. I'm getting approached, especially when going in the housing. My product is really good, and that has been proven by the contacts that I've received. So please do.
Yep. Oh yeah, Sean Newton, can you hit the like button? Yeah, thanks, mate. Cheers. Yeah, hit the like button, please, people. Appreciate that. Thanks, Sean, for reminding me. I forgot. Christy Griff, on a serious note, hope your mental health is okay, mate. Yeah, I'm all right, thank you, mate. I'm good. Cohen Hood, Build a Bomb. Yeah, Build a Bomb was another legend. You didn't come across Bill, did you? Either?
No, I mean, God, he was in prison at the same time as me, but
different ones.
He was a man that could certainly put you to sleep.
Yeah, very respected, very feared. John Chipman again. Have either of you gents worked with Lee Morrison from Urban Combatives? Always admired his work. No, I don't know him, mate. I've heard the name actually. Lee Morrison. Have you?
Yeah, Screw from Durham.
Is he?
Not sure. It was no, that was Mark. No, that wasn't Mark Durant. I was thinking of something else then.
Yeah. Nick Healy, Matt, do you think Joshua and Fury fight will ever happen? I mean, it's unlikely. I don't even think the Fury-Usyk fight is going to happen. I just got a feeling it won't happen. And then I don't. He might even retire, Fury, if he's been getting bashed up in sparring. Maybe this is his way of walking away, like David A did it, didn't he? I think he packed it in. You get to a certain point where you can tell you're not your best, and you're gonna lose eventually. What do you think?
I didn't know he'd been getting bashed up.
Apparently, whether it's true or not, it's the rumours.
Bit of hype maybe there.
Yeah, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. But,
yeah, he's had a cut.
I would love to see Joshua Fury. My opinion's changed actually. Before I would have put Fury to win, but now I give Joshua a much better chance to win now. I really would. Super Sweeps, how often did Peter train you on the inside?
Oh, we trained every day. We trained every day. Sundays, not every single day. We had a couple of days off. I'd have a Wednesday afternoon off and a Sunday off.
You were fit then, weren't you, as well?
Yeah, extremely fit. I could run 1,000 meters in 3 minutes 2 seconds on the row machine.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes 2 seconds. That's fast.
That is fast. Yeah.
And Peter was stripped like a bleeding greyhound. Used to weigh his food. He got me into eating properly, weighing my food and eating proper diet. And can punch like you would never believe. God.
A lot of people say he was a better fighter out of him than John. I've heard.
John, Peter, I'll say so too. Based on Peter was trained by Brendan Ingle, and he had Brendan Ingle's footwork going back left and back to the right.
Did he go pro or not? Peter? Did he?
He had 8 fights off the cobbles.
Yeah, he was a good fighter.
Yeah, and then he got married young and things went off on what he did. But hardest man I've ever been hit by with the gloves on.
We're all together on the 23rd of Feb with Kenny Collins as well. So come along to that in Cambridge.
Yes, I've got to say something nice about him, haven't I? In case he hits me again. 23rd of Feb, Cambridge Country Club. Get down there.
Yep. Right, so 121 Music for Life. Would either of you lads be up for an exhibition match with Big John Fury?
Yeah.
I would. I would have an exhibition with anybody. I'd get in the ring with anyone, even. Yeah.
It'd be fun though. It wouldn't be as some people want to make out. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I fucking wouldn't be entertained in that kind of. Me and Matt had a move around right for fun, and it was a right laugh. Okay, I was meant to have Johnny Nelson, 2 rounds of Johnny Nelson this month.
That cancelled.
Got cancelled. No, it's actually next month. It was all, and that's been cancelled till October now. So I'll get my knee operated on now, and I'll be able to get back in my training properly. Because if I made a lunch with someone, I'd go over. That's a fact, absolute fact. It's been proven. I'm not going to go. It's been proven. If I jumped off of this settee down there, my knee would go straight away. I've got bone on bone. It just gives. So I never realised that until I keep falling over on silly little things. So I would love to do it. And a year ago, when he said he'd fight a man over 50, a friend of mine said he'd put the 50 grand up. I said I'd only do it if it was for fun, because I wouldn't want to do it any other way. Yeah. But I wouldn't be down there calling John out. It's not me. Some people do that.
My mate, Big Joe Egan's just called him out.
Called him out a lot.
Yeah, Big Joe.
So
Big Joe
would he'd be up for it, wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's hard to hurt Big Joe. Mike Tyson couldn't hurt him, then John Fury won't be able to hurt him.
Hardest white man on the planet, they said, didn't they? They got that name for not being a fool. But yeah. I'd like to see people fight for the right reasons. No.
Yeah. Hayden Malloy, we'd love a night out at a restaurant with you guys. Thank you, mate.
We might not end up. We're not go home.
Well, come to February the 23rd.
Yeah, be a good night.
Bungled and botched. Question for Kev: was your conviction political?
Yes. Why do you ask that? I'd like to know. Yes, it was. Because of certain factors down to murders that I've been responsible for. Down to the police informer that named me for these murders. He goes around telling people he committed. But as a result of that, there was unsolved murders, and it is very political, which is why I was made exceptional triple category A.
Yeah. Logan Davenport, how did your beer with Will go after the podcast, Kev?
It was gold. Took him to Liverpool Street Station, met a support of mine and Matty's, the right laugh. Other people were coming up to me, recognising me in there. Ended up having a drink in there. Will had to go home. She had work the next day. And I stayed there drinking with Kenny Collins and supporters. Yeah. And I've just come back from Norwich for a student magazine. I went up there to do that. That's coming out soon. Be absolutely fantastic. It was in a crypt that was 500 years old underground. All brickwork. There was tunnels leading into the castle in Norwich. It's down there. Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
There's the Inquirer, it's Ben. You know, the Inquirer did your video.
Yeah, brilliant, Ben.
Yeah,
he's coming. You're coming, aren't you, Ben?
He can't make it now, but he's going to be at the Michael Francis one. He was able to make it, Ben.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, Ben. What we were. He's put Builder Bomb or Sykesy. That's a good one, that is. Builder Bomb with both good pro boxers, both good on the street. I spoke to someone the other day who knew them both and sparred with them, I think. And he actually said he rates Sykesy over Cliff Fields and Bill. But then other people would say Bill would win. But it's a tough one, yeah. I've never seen Bill the Bomb fight, but I've only heard the stories. But Sykesy, you've seen him, and he was definitely tough. But yeah, it'd be an interesting one.
That's it, isn't it? Unless you've seen them both.
Yeah, it's hard
fight,
to judge, isn't it?
You're going off of personal preference, who you like better.
You're going off, yeah.
And maybe what a few people have told you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Always lovely to see both of you. This is from MIM. One can't find better content on YouTube than what you boys bring. Thank you very much. Keep doing a brilliant job. All the best. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Danny McKenna. Yes, Matt and Kevin. All the best. Thank you, Danny. Neil 66. Dumbbells on machines. Dumbbells, definitely.
All day long.
Free weights all day long.
Got to move it. You've got to control the dumbbell that way and that way.
You've got
very hard.
More stability.
Not harder.
Did you ever meet? This is the Inquirer again. Did you ever meet? Oh, Paul Sykes' son, the one in the documentary. Did you ever meet him?
Sharpie.
Did you meet him?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. He's converted now to Islam after being attacked by Muslims. I'm not saying that disrespectfully because I've been out of Muslim girls, so I don't mean it like that. How I said that, I apologise. But the fanatical ones in prison, he's been attacked by them. He's now converted, but he was a lump. He was a very dangerous character. I wasn't I wasn't a flavour of his, to be honest with you. He'd walk into someone's cell and eat their dinner, or take their tobacco and stuff like that. And he got stabbed in the neck by a hot pepper sauce bottle by a little fellow who nicked his tobacco. Jay. And he was walking someone's cell in bed naked. The geezer called, I'll think of his name in a minute. And he said to me, I'm in bed naked, Kevin. He keeps coming and laying on me when I'm in bed in the morning. So I wasn't a flavour of him at all. Sorry.
You're big lump, wasn't he, as well?
Big lump. I mean, I'll tell you what, he kept wanting to train with me. And I was walking back from the gym one day and I didn't want to train with him. And he says, have you heard what people are saying about me, Kevin? And I'm not saying this because I'm sitting in now. This is what happened. I said, I have, yeah. I said, and if you keep doing that, I said, treading on people's toes, I said, you're going to get your stamped on. And he stops, right? And I thought, I'm going to fucking hit you that many times. You'll think you're surrounded, mate. If you make one move, I'm telling you, right? And he carried on walking. I thought, that. Because he would do like 220 key bench press. Right? He was just like a lump, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean by, you're fighting people who are excessively strong.
When you fight people like that, what do you do?
I do it. I hit them that many times. I hit them so hard.
In and out.
I either go straight down in the one punch, break their jaw or knock them out, or hit them a couple of times to put them over. I've put 26 stone men over before. Bang, go to sleep. Otherwise, if I get close in, anything goes. I will get my teeth around your throat, wherever you are. I'll get them on your cock if I have to. That'll be the only time I bit someone's cock and all. But if it makes you let go of me, I'm biting you. No. Yeah. I should say that, really.
In the old days.
In the old days, yeah.
Roger Cook did Kevin build the bomb day, didn't you?
No. So I know some good friends of mine who are very good friends of his.
Yeah. So if you like my friends are as well. Darren McClellan, my mate Darren, lives around the corner from me. All right, guys. Kevin reminds me of S. Cullum. Yeah. I know what you mean, Darren. Yeah. He's a fighter from around here, Stevie.
Oh, is he?
Good fighter, yeah, but yeah, dangerous fighter. Yeah, cheers, Darren. David McCallion, excellent setup. Take care. Thank you, mate. Kevin for PM. That's from Neil 66. D Lyons, good idea. Dangerous, Darren. John I. Lee Morris, class took over Jeff Thompson. Well said, Kev. That's Ben Pitt. Dave Stevis, is it true prison makes your teeth go white?
Absolutely. So these are my originals copied. So I had all my teeth copied and then just crowns put in when I went to Turkey.
I hit one of them when we spoke.
Yeah, look at that bastard. That's out of low. The big fellow here went,
just after they got done, wasn't it?
Just after. No, and he was only, but if he hit you, he'd take your head off, wouldn't he? That's how it right. And he was only pissing about on me. Can hit like thunder, this man.
Henderson, Reelish, talking facts, Kevin. Yep. Sean, thank you, mate. Inquirer, if Russia attack UK, you watch how many in UK do one to another country. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, Matt, shout out to you, old mucker AJ, to put Ike Ibuchi on the undercard. Yeah, I saw that Ike Ibuchi was back. He's 50 odd, but he was one of the best, wasn't he, back in the day? Do you remember Ike Ibuchi?
No.
Really good fighter he was. Sean, spot on, Kevin. Pongu 77. The art of fighting without fighting. Bruce Lee.
He was fast, that man.
Yeah. Have you ever read Sun Tzu's book? The Art of War?
Yeah.
You must have done, yeah.
Yeah, read it a couple of times.
Did Kevin ever meet Lenny on his travels? Yeah, 'cause you were doing the door work. Same
Lenny McLean?
Yeah.
No.
You were doing the door in the 90s, weren't you, in London?
Yeah, never met him. Not that I remember. I
must
would
have been a
have.
big name, though, on the...
Yeah, I would have met him if I hadn't been working places myself, because I'd have gone into the venues that he was working at.
Yeah.
But at a young age, at 18, I was standing on doors.
Was he talked about, though? He must have been talked about.
Yeah, but I never knew his name until I started working the doors.
Yeah.
And then people told me about Lenny McLean or this person or that person. I never knew about families in London. Never knew about anybody.
Yeah.
I come from a little village.
Yeah.
I really didn't know about anyone.
Here's my mate Pope. Gary. All right, Matt and Kev, it's Pope. Great to catch a live stream. That's my mate Pope. Good mate of mine.
Popey, nice to see you, mate.
I'll come and see you. I did pop down and see you, mate, but you weren't there. I'll come back over next week, Gary, yeah? We'll wrap it up soon, mate, because you've got to go, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got an appointment.
How long have we been on for? Aaron.
Yeah, carry on for a bit. The Pokes are enjoying it. I want to give them some time.
Ian Cameron. Does Kevin know Alan Wheat? I've got 250 people on now. Do you know Alan Wheat?
Not sure if I do. Where's he from, I wonder? Alan Wheat. Rings a bit. You know, get so many names thrown at you.
Yeah. Did you ever come across Tony Crabb in the Cat A's? That's from Gaz C.
Yes, absolute legend. Legend, right? Loved Gary. He was so funny, man.
Tony Crabb.
Tony Crabb was so funny. I'll tell you a story about he did, right? He went on a visit to see a solicitor, right? So that's a nice watch you got on, and he run out of the visit room, stuck it up his arse. I couldn't get off him. But he cheeked it, right? And he went to hand it over, right? But Crabby, good on the pads. Good pad, man. And a bloody good laugh, and as staunch as they come.
Yeah.
Loved Gary. Really did. He was, I love Gary.
This is a good question, Kev. I've been wondering about this. This is from LG. Do you find it hard being on license? Because obviously you're restricted now with people like that. Keys are flying on you.
Yeah.
You've got a...
Yeah, really difficult. Really difficult. I get a bit really difficult.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be free
and
have difficulties out here than in there. So you have to take, I've had people try and mug me from a watch.
Yeah.
Free geezers, that happened. You know, things like that. But, you know, I'm free, you know, so better than something in the neck if you're in prison.
Paranormal Immortal, Matt and Kev, proper geezers. Thank you, mate. C. Milligan, good evening.
Good evening.
Sean, I didn't realise how big Matt is.
Yeah, he's massive, isn't he? Look. Massive.
I think I'm about 20 stone 6. I'm trying to get the weight off.
He's 6 stone heavier than me and some.
Yeah. What are you, 30? You're 30.
I was 13 a few weeks ago.
I'm 7 stone. Well, about 6.5. But I need to get down to 18 stone, though, to be fit.
Likes a pie.
Dangerous down, thank you, mate. Troy Bennett. Matt, did Kev ever think of becoming a pro boxer?
Yeah, I did as a kid because I did really well. I've boxed a few kids from it in Boxer England, and I weighed them straight in the sparring. And then one out on the street, I just weighed him straight in. Yeah. But I had bad knees. I had inflammation on the knees, so I was out from 14 to 18. Went back when I was 18. I was classed as an open school boy.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
So you got to open class?
I was classed as an open boy.
So you went the next level up from novice?
Straight up.
Yeah.
I thought my second fight was a Thames Valley Champions of Junior. That's like 36, 40 fights. And I thought he was an adult.
John Scott trained you, didn't he?
John Scott.
And you were in the gym with Bob Williams.
Bob Williams, Carlos Chase.
All them lot I know as well.
Dave Faulkner.
That was my gym. Well, Callahan was my gym.
Callahan, it was the same place. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, I trained.
Lovely.
Ricky English, yeah.
Loved it.
Shout out to Ricky English, by the way, as well.
Go on, Vic.
He trained me for my amateur and pro. But there, who else was down there? Bobby Frankham.
Bobby Frankham was there. I sparred with Bobby.
I did you as well?
Yeah, I sparred with Bobby. Had a few rounds with him.
He was tricky to it, wasn't he?
Derek McCann.
Yeah.
He was in there. The Shinkwins were in there.
Ronnie and
Sean, Danny.
Yeah. Liam.
Sean Shinkwin got Fight of the Year.
Yeah.
Fight of the Year he got. In
Yeah.
whatever year it was he was boxing. Some good lads come out of there.
So I must have been there. I was there 2001. That was probably 8 or 9 years after you were there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, don't give me age away.
But yeah, the Shinkwins, I've got some videos of us sparring Danny Williams.
Fighting family.
Yeah.
His boy, he's one of them boys.
Yeah.
Is it not? What's his name?
He got,
Ashley, is it? He's got an Ashley Shinkwin, is it?
yeah, it might be.
I think one of them fought for Southern Air title. I went to watch him. I went up there with Sean and Michael.
Yep.
I hope you're doing all right, Michael. No,
Yep.
not doing too well, mate.
Richard Brown's put, can Bieber fight Kevin, or is he just dangerous?
I've never seen him fight, but I imagine he is a capable
So everyone gave him a wide berth then because they didn't want to mess with him.
Yeah, I'd never seen him fight. I didn't know of any fights he'd had in there.
He was really tall.
Oh, straight away, yeah.
Straight away
yeah,
tall.
he just want to cut your head off.
So he tried to cut a woman screw, did he?
Prison officer's head off. He got found guilty of it in Long Lartin prison. Yeah. I mean, God knows what she would have done to make someone do that.
Yeah. Eunice, Mr. Legg, greeting from Turkey. Thank you, mate.
Go on, Turkey. I love Turkey. Been out there 7 times in 1 year, that was. Not just with my teeth.
C. Milligan, evening lads. Do you know Ray Hill, and did you ever meet him in the shovel?
Yeah, Ray.
Did you meet him in a?
I know Ray.
Yeah.
I know Ray. He's doing the podcast with Sean Atwood.
Did you meet him in the prison though?
In the Knicks, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. He's doing miscarriage of justice.
What, Ray Hill?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was.
Ray Gilbert, I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Ray Gilbert,
Sorry.
yeah. Ray Hill, he's probably in his...
Yeah, he's old now, Ray.
70s.
He's old.
He was in there for robberies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I know of him, though.
I know Ray to talk to on the phone because we were going to meet up. So I know him, yeah, through just chatting here and there on YouTube. But yeah, Ray's got a good channel as well. A good YouTube channel.
Ray was in Whitemore with me, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah.
FYCK off. 2 weeks ago, I was 18 stone 5. Today, I'm 17 stone 3. Well done, mate. Over a stone in how long? 2 weeks. That's a lot.
It's a lot. £4 average. Most come off a lot, unless you have the shits.
John Boy, evening, Matt and Kevin. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Ben Pitt, they would love to see you in Pompey. It was Portsmouth, isn't it? Pompey.
Yeah, Pompey, yeah.
Brett Atkinson, great chat. Thank you, mate. Edwards, but did you know Martin Nightingale?
Can't say I
went to see him and Norman Jones in Franklin.
Oh, bleeding hell.
Do you know him?
Norman Jones, I definitely know. Don't play him at cards. He cheats like fuck.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
Cheats at everything. Cheats. If he was getting canteen for him, right, and he'd give you a list, he'd write the prices down cheaper than what they were, and he'd give you a list for 20 quid, and they come like 22 quid, stuff like that. And he's got fortunes. But when it comes to gambling, mate, oh, he loves to gamble. He used to have horses, everything he did.
Do you ever meet Norman Parker? Now he's probably before your time, Norman Parker.
No, I never met Norman.
He came to a couple of my fights. Matty Howard, evening guys. The Coos Tail, evening gents. Always enjoy listening. Thank you very much. AP, hit the likes. Yeah, thank you. Hit the likes, everyone. Cheers. Hayley, always real talk with you two. Your content is always on top. Love coming at you from MK. Thank you, Hayley. There's Pope. Pope, yeah, I will come and see you, mate. I will pop down. I did come over. You weren't there, though, mate. What's that dream team? Did Brian Howell get you out? What's that?
So Brian, he had, regardless of, Brian had a hand in getting me out of prison. There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that I'm happy with Brian because you still owe me $3,000. So you took off for me to fit some carpets and never fitted them, Brian, as well as some other times you've had money off of me.
I don't think that's him saying it. I think
but I'm just telling him for years watching.
Yeah. He
did have a hand in getting me out. With a member of his family who was connected to.
Yeah. John Little. Kevin is one of the most intriguing blokes I've ever listened to. A lot of people say that.
Thank you very much.
Your podcasts do well all the time, don't they?
So James English, 361,000 views on a trailer in a week.
Is it?
It's had 100,000 in 3 days.
Yeah, that's good. And the other one with is it Liam Tough?
Liam Tough,
That's done well.
Ghost Pod.
That's done 660 or something.
PT content with Josh Kelly's best pal.
Yeah.
Ads PT content, another one out at the moment. I had 2 released on the same time on Sunday.
Someone's did you?
Yeah.
Connor's put, you remind me of Jim Carrey's evil twin, Kevin.
I can't pull the faces he can pull though.
Jim Carrey as well. Sean, I always end up with broken hands after fights. Yeah.
So do I.
Since state of mind.
Terrible.
Eunice, no worries, mate. Lots of love and respect to you over in Turkey. Thank you, Danny McKenna. Matty Howard, he does a bit of boxing, Matty. Matt Legg likes peekaboo style. Yeah, I do. That is my style. Get low, keep myself low, bend forward so I'm a small target. Roll my head. My head's always moving. I don't ever stand still, really. I'm always moving my head. And when you move your head from side to side, you get a lot of leverage for your power. Those little slips is what generates the power. Dangerous down. Left hook's the best weapon to master. Very little movement to your opponent's face. Yeah, that's true. It's the nearest one. Yeah.
John Scott said that was my best punch,
and you don't see it a lot of time. You can disguise it quite well.
He said that was my best punch. My left.
Did he? Yeah. Yeah, you got me with a couple in the spa.
I was only pissing you, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
No, they're good though. You still got the hand speed though. Neil 66. Neil 66. We both need to do a TV show. At least do a Q&A once a month. You're both clever, interesting, yet funny men. Thank you very much.
I will be doing mine soon. I was meant to have a podcast, but that got stopped because of, she'd be pleased to hear this, because she spooked the team that was representing me, said we can't do nothing until she buggers off. That was my ex, and she really spooked the team, and they just stopped everything. Literally. So I was due to have my own podcast channel. It will happen again now. Things have quietened down, but she'll probably start again now anyway.
Are you doing a YouTube channel?
I'm doing a YouTube channel. I've got that's all good. The YouTube channel is going to be going mental in a minute now, so watch out.
Yeah, it's hard to keep it all. It's a lot of work to what you're doing, and you're always traveling and to do this as well. But it'd be good though. You've got the amount of content you've got.
I've got so much content.
Imagine your stories.
Well, they're going to be taking clips of all the stuff that I do with you, and they can show which part was watched the most on these video clippers. They've got technology and go walla, and then make reels up of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of footage coming out about me soon.
Did you ever meet? This is a good question, Les. Did you ever meet Victor Castigador?
Yeah, I knew him well. He was asked to kill me. He goes, he goes, but Kevin, he said, I like Kevin. And he used to cook me food and that. Dangerous little Victor. Dangerous. He had a chessboard, backgammon board, and there were secret apartments in this where he kept his blades. They found it after a while, but I like Victor.
How long was he doing then?
Oh, Natural Life.
Load of murders.
So Pat Purcell gave him his nickname, and I adopted it as well. We used to call him 4 to a gallon, because he set up light to a load of people in the bottom of an arcade in Soho, put them in a cage and fucking set them alight. So we used to call him 4 to a gallon. Yeah, yeah, and a gambling thing. Dangerous though he was. And there's pictures of him like MK16s back home, freedom fighter, and all the rest of it. His daughter went to university to work his tits off in prison and send all the money home for his family, send his nieces and his nephews and all sorts of family members to college, university. Yeah, you got to tip your hat to him, mate.
So he was asked to kill you as well.
Yeah, he come and told me straight away. I had 4 people tell me.
What's it like having to live knowing that there's people putting hits on you all the time in there?
Well, they couldn't do it themselves, wankers, could they?
But it must be stressful to think, you never know who's going to come up to get and stab you or...
Ask anybody done any bird with me if I changed in my appearance or my behaviour. Not at all. I walk those landings, but admittedly, like you think, I walk those landings as I did every day. Truthful.
Yeah.
But you're just a bit more mindful of your movements.
Yeah.
If they're going to get you, they're going to get you. You cannot stop someone from stabbing you in the back in prison or stabbing you in the neck or putting something over your head. All right? So just keep your wits about you a bit more, but get on with your life. And that's what I did in there.
How many times do you reckon you had hits put on you in there?
Oh, God, there was hits on me everywhere I went. I had 3 in one nick once I went when I got recalled. That didn't happen either.
On the recall,
On the recall, I had 3. And my mate Pooney, he found out about them. And he went nuts and put a stop to him straight away without even telling me. and then I found out about them. And there's another one. And anyway, but
yeah,
Pooney.
Matty Howard's he was in Wandsworth in 2014, 11 months. He said there was 13 suicides in Wandsworth.
There we go. But I'm on about murders.
Oh, yeah. Dangerous Darren, we bounce off each other. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it was George Francis. That was it.
George Francis.
Yeah, it was George Francis.
Terry Conaghan.
He trained, Bruno.
And Jump Up John.
I never knew he got shot, George Francis.
Johnny Flynn. Johnny Flynn got done for it. And they both got sentenced. John's dead now, God rest his soul. And Terry Conaghan. Terry Conaghan, this is a funny story, right? He's having a massive asthma attack, right, in Frankland. And was waiting half hour for the healthcare to come up. And there was a geezer who got done for the bombing in Glasgow. And he drove a car and he was a terrorist, weren't he, right? Abdul. And I've gone, don't worry, I'll be back in a minute, right? Terry's on there. Can't breathe with his asthma attack. I walked back in with Abdul. He's got worse. He's not looking. But fair play, Abdul wouldn't leave. He goes, right, bang up. He goes, I ain't leaving him. I don't care. He's a doctor, wasn't he? He goes, I don't care. I'm not leaving him. He wouldn't leave. Yeah, so it just goes to show madness of situations. One minute he's trying to kill the Scots, the next minute he's trying to save one. I'm prepared to get bent up as a result by the screws. How can you get that in your head? Sad, isn't it?
Radio Fuming. Did you know a lad called Maggot from your village, Kev?
Maggot? But why was he called that?
It's cold.
Cold, it was cold. How old is he? I can't remember.
What was your village?
Harefield, Middlesex. Maggot. No,
don't ring a bell.
No.
Thank you, Jada Rage, Redwood New. He's put good energy from you both. Righteous gentlemen, peace, love, light, respect from the Rhondda Valley, South Wales. Thank you very much, Red.
My mate Jason, all right, he boxed for Wales and he was in Long Lartin with me.
Yeah.
And he could proper have
There's
it.
a lot of tough people from the Rhondda Valley.
Yeah, Jason. I trained with him. He mentioned me the other week and all, bless him.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Red. So Hayden Milloy is going to give the message to John that you was on about there.
Thank you.
What do you think of Ian Cameron? What do you think of Fury Senior and Cole Froch? You heard about that?
I've heard about it. I don't think they should fight.
No, that won't happen.
It won't happen. It's just a bad mouthing of it all.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I think boxing could do without that. But then, I'm not saying who's at fault here. I'm just saying I'd like to see it right across the board. People stop bad mouthing each other.
Did you see the Misfits when they had KSI on and all the disrespect that they were doing? The YouTube.
No,
ones.
I didn't see that.
They've got the worst attitude a lot.
I don't.
They've got no respect and no sort of.
I just don't like it.
I don't like it either.
So he killed a man in the ring. When you get in there, you'd be very sorry after.
Yeah.
Look at Ben and the other boys, the fights they've had with people and what they've done. They're very sorrowful after.
Who's that?
Like Nigel Ben.
Nigel, yeah.
Yeah, things
and
like
Eubank.
that. Eubank.
Well, we were with Michael Watson,
Watson.
A few weeks ago. Kev, did you know, this is from Fox 6819, do you know a screw in Franklin called Big Ray? Good bloke he was, apparently.
Yeah, if I see him, I'd know him.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Fox.
Thank you. Foxy, is that Foxy?
Fox 6819.
I wonder if that's a Fox I know.
Rob Shields, I'm reminded of the badasses in Covington.
Big Ray. I know a lot of screws in Durham, Franklin that were fucking good screws. Yeah. Thank God for them and all.
Were you in there with Ricky Colleen as well?
Yeah. Ricky.
Shout out to Ricky if you're watching as well.
Go on, Mick.
Oh, by the way, shout out to the Inquiry. He's got a good channel. So if anyone wants to go on the Inquiry's channel, he's got a lot of good content on there. True crime, fighters and stuff like that.
And everything you see, what Ricky shows you about him as a personality.
And Ricky as well.
Absolutely on the nail. He has not changed. That was Ricky in there and that's Ricky out here.
We'll do a couple more questions, Kev.
Because I've got to get off. Yeah.
We'll do a few more questions. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
I'm so
really
sorry.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry we can't answer you. I'd sit here all night.
Yeah.
But I have got someone waiting to see me.
Yeah. Please hit the like button as well, everyone. Hit the likes. Thanks for that. We'll do a couple more. Crosshatch, has Kevin got any tips on shares to buy? I always ask businessmen this.
XRP Ripple. I bought mine a few years ago. XRP Ripple's going to hit. electronic currency is definitely going to take off. It is already with the Bitcoin, but you know that took off a while ago. But there are other coins, XRP, Ripple. Yeah. I've been told, and I've got shares in it. So there we go.
You've always had a good business brain, haven't you?
Always, yeah. I know how to earn money. So buy a magnifying glass and sell it as a dick enlarger. $4.99. No refunds.
Debbie Lee, respect. Thank you, Debbie. Lee Hopkins, hi. Jada Rage, thank you, mate. Do a couple more. John Little, thank you, mate. Ian Cameron. You never met Reggie Cray, did you?
No, never met Reggie.
That was before your time. He passed away in the late 90s.
I met Charlie. He was in Franklin with us. Yeah, I met Charlie. I didn't bother him if we spoke and that. You know, I went once. We was on the same wing.
Have you met Chris Lambriano yet?
Never.
No.
Nice man.
Yeah, good, very nice man. A couple more. Did you know Roger Kirk? Did you know Dave Courtney?
I met Dave.
Oh yeah, we were together, weren't we?
Yeah, it's a sad event. His family must be in bits.
Yeah.
It's very sad. That's for his family. He had that holiday, didn't it, with his family? I thought, that's strange. Is he ill? So I thought I didn't. Yeah. But I did know about a bit of his past. About he'd had a few attempts. So it was very sad. Anyway.
I was with him a week before with Manny Clark and that at the Stag Night. Yeah.
Sad.
It seemed the same. He seemed a bit in pain. He was sitting down a lot, but I didn't expect that the following week. I spoke to him 2 days before.
What I mean?
He goes, Matt, he called me. I was doing a video about someone that he knew, and he said, Matt, call me whenever you want, and I'll give you any details you need. And then 2 days later, he was gone. Shocker. There's Lee DeMarco, my good mate. How you doing, Lee? Yeah, good, thank you. It's a good mate of mine, Lee.
All right, Lee. How you doing, mate?
Daniel Davis, how you doing? We're going to have to go, everyone. Sorry I can't answer all of them, but I really appreciate you all tuning in.
Hold on, can I just say, please, don't forget, me and Matt Legg, Peter Fury and Kenny Collins at Cambridge Country Club, the 23rd of February. You can buy the tickets from Eventbrite, on my socials, on Sean Atwood's socials, on Matt's and Peter's, and Kenny don't have a social, but on any of those. And the tickets are flying out. I've got to tell you, we're way over halfway, and there's more tables that people are purchasing now. So
February the 23rd.
21st is going to be a sellout.
Cambridge Country Club, yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you, everyone. Debbie Lee, shout out to you as well. I haven't forgotten you. And catch up with you all soon. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Nice one.
Take care.
Cheers, Ken.
Come here, young mate. Get out of here! Get out of here!
You smell nice.
Hermes.
Cheers, mate.
That's good, isn't it? I love doing them with you, mate. We have a great crack, don't we?